Distinguished guests, esteemed participants, welcome to all of you. Our association in the year 2005, again, the person who was really the driving force of this idea, Professor Mesut Çetin, we were established. It was his idea that we were established in 2005. 8 colleagues got together back then, and because of his position, our colleague Mesut could not do some things personally, so we took it upon ourselves to do these things, and he has always supported our association. We have always felt his support very closely, so on behalf of our association, I'd like to thank him. We were established in 2005. All units are active. Units who are carrying out clinical and experimental activities in psychopharmacology to bring the industry together and to prevent and to treat the central nervous system diseases and behavioral disorders, neuropsychopharmacology and related areas, research and training in those areas. It's the main function of our association. Nationwide, psychiatrists, physiologists, and other basic scientists who are involved in psychopharmacology, we put targets for them and put down professional standards to make sure that specialization training is based on these standards, to do the necessary studies, activities, come up with warnings and recommendations to medical students, psychiatry fellows, and some psychopharmacological training standards, to set out the standards, to notify the related organizations, to raise awareness of the community about psychiatry and psychopharmacology, to have educational activities, to encourage scientific work in the area of psychopharmacology, to give financial support, to make sure that research is published and spread, provided that it's not contrary to related laws and regulations with the decisions of the board, to form a platform with confederations, foundations, unions, and similar NGOs to collaborate on a joint aim, target. Our activity, one of the leading activities are the psychopharmacology congresses. Dr. Mesut just mentioned this just now, so I won't go into detail, but we are about to exceed 700 with regard to participants in this particular congress. That was the latest word I just received. Our guests come from different areas, and they are the pioneering names in the world in their respective fields: schizophrenia, bipolar anxiety disorders, neuroscience, biological psychiatry, psychopharmacology, addiction, pediatric and adolescent psychiatry, cognitive therapy. Many scientists in those areas. They have participated in previous congresses of ours, some of them, and for the first time in Turkey, with Turkish scientists, we're going to be having roundtable discussions, brainstorms, international speakers and Turkish speakers will have joint scientific activities for the first time. Again, our association, among our activities in our association are the scholarships that we give. We have a history of 3 years, so we're a bit new in this field, but in the forthcoming years, we believe that as our revenues go up, so will the scholarships. The Psychopharmacology Association gives scholarships to highly qualified scientists for biological psychiatry activity they're going to be carrying out outside of Turkey. This is the reason the scholarship is given. Financial support. First, financial support, airfares, accommodation fees, health insurance, and $1,500 USD salary on a monthly basis. These are the things that we give. So the Young Researcher Scholarship is given to those psychiatry and pharmacology assistants who have been working for 2 years and those who have not exceeded 40 years of age. Psychiatrists and pharmacologists who are currently working in an organization, they can apply. Dr. Yasin Bes has gone to USA for 3 months, and Dr. Salih Sidik, once he is over with his compulsory service, he will be receiving the scholarship. Career Development Scholarship, this is our second scholarship. These are in the areas of psychiatry and psychopharmacology, those who are carrying out active scientific research and education in this area. Associate professors and professors may apply for this. So Professor Nazan Aydın has received this scholarship. She has carried out research in Holland on anxiety, neurobiology, and she will be delivering a conference on this field. Again, our association has contributed in the publishing of 2 books, and these books have been distributed free of charge. Again, one of the most important activities of our association is the Clinical Psychopharmacology Bulletin. Dr. Mesut, our Congress President, has made the necessary announcements, so I won't go into detail, but the most important detail here is it has been included in SCIE, approved by it, and studies in Turkey will from now on be announced all over the world. I wish you a good and productive Congress. Thank you very much for coming here. My respects.